Washington app, presented with identical opportunities to ring up a big inning, the Washington Nationals took advantage and Baltimore Orioles squandered the chance. That goes a long way toward explaining why the Nationals are a contender and the Orioles own the worst record in the big leagues. Trey Turner went 4 for 4 with a homer. Anthony Rendon drove in 3 runs and Washington extended its recent domination of the Orioles with a 9-7 victory Tuesday night. The game was essentially decided in the 5th inning, which began with Baltimore leading 4-1. In the top half, the Orioles loaded the bases with no outs and scored only 1 run, when Manny Machado hit into a 4-6-3 double play. Washington loaded the bases with no outs in the bottom half and batted around, scoring 4 runs on 4 hits and a pair of walks. Adam Eaton contributed a 2-run single, Rendon hit a sacrifice fly and Bryce Harper chased starter David Hess with an RBI double. They did a lot better job cashing in their bases loaded, nobody out situation than we did, Orioles manager Buck Showalter conceded. For the game, Baltimore was 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. The Nationals were 5 for 10. This team is starting to become relentless, manager Dave Martinez said. They kept pounding and pounding and pounding, had a couple of big innings there and scored some runs. The Nationals trailed 6-5 before getting 6 hits in a 4-run 7th. Rendon delivered a 2-run double off Tanner Scott's 0-1 that made it 7-6, and Turner capped his 4-hit night with a double. Both teams noted that more than a couple of Washington's hits were bloopers and seeing-eye grounders, but the Nationals certainly weren't about to apologize. I feel like all year we've been hitting balls right at people, Turner said, so it's nice to get a bunch of those in one game and come out with a win. Washington has won 6 straight over its neighboring interleague rival, including 4 games this by a combined 22-8. Pitching in his second big league game, National starter Jeffrey Rodriguez gave up 5 runs, 4 hits and 4 walks in 5 innings. Justin Miller 5-0 pitched 2 innings of relief. Newcomer Kelvin Herrera worked a perfect 8th and Sean Doolittle gave up a solo home run to Joey Rickard while earning his 19th save. Jace Peterson and Trey Mancini each hit 2-run homers for the Orioles, who have lost 16 of 19. This one can be blamed on an all-too-telling 5th inning. It's just one of those things where if they got hits they seem to have found holes, Showalter said. They hit some balls hard, too. Stay classy. It's been a tough year for Harper, whose batting average dipped to .212 following a 1-for-24 stretch though Monday. He's handled it with class and dignity, General Manager Mike Rizzo said. He's more worried about the wins than the hits, and that's an important aspect that he has learned throughout his career. You know, he's become a team leader for us. When you're going your worst, you have to be at your best, and I think that's what Harps showed so far this. Many moves. Nationals placed 1B Matt Adams on the 10-day disabled list retroactive to June the 16th with a fractured left index finger. Additionally, Washington optioned RHP Wander Suero 1-0, 3.63 era to AAA Syracuse, recalled Rodriguez from AA Harrisburg and added reliever Kelvin Herrera, obtained in a trade with Kansas City on Monday. Orioles, DH Pedro Alvarez was designated for assignment in the wake of a 1-for-18 skid that dropped his batting average to .181. Baltimore also selected the contract of INF Steve Wilkerson from AAA Norfolk and recalled C. Caleb Joseph, who now has his brother, Corbin, as a teammate. Trainers Room. Nationals, RHP Jeremy Hellickson hamstring through a simulated game in the bullpen, throwing 50 pitches without facing batters. Orioles, RHP Andrew Kashner back is expected to come off the DL on Wednesday if Colby Rasmus' hip could be activated Thursday, and 3B Tim Beckham core surgery was slated to play 9 innings for Norfolk on Tuesday. If all goes well, he could come off the DL this weekend. Up next, Nationals, Joe Gonzalez 6-3, 3.01 era starts the second game of the series Wednesday night. The lefty threw 6 2/3 innings in a 6-0 win over Baltimore on May 28. Orioles, Kashner 2-8, 4.98 returns from a stint on the DL in which he missed just 1 start. More at baseball, https://appnews.com/tag/millbaseball copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten or redistributed.